It's a very slow start here. Normally, in these big plays, we'll see an execution come through quickly, but there it is. There's smokes dropped from the bomb site now.
Conceal of the smoke, Edward gets back in. ENCE showed excellent team play against Liquid. That'll work against Na'Vi. Slow may be the name of the game for both teams on their T sides. Wrapping in Aerial. He'll get Electronic down, turns around, looks to hold bomb, but Edward was there the whole time. We saw him work out from Zed Connector, and it's he and Simple against one man who's been absolutely incredible throughout the course of this event, but he's got it all to do now. Has the bomb at least for 1 minute and 12 seconds on the clock. Alexi's gonna fall off. Requires Simple spotting him, however, because he's gone back towards CT instead, looking for further information, and Alexi gets in. And planted. Money at least for ENCE. It's not impossible. I think he might be able to slide by, but Edward was ready for it. They didn't see him on the right, they knew he was on the left.
Ребят, если вы шарите в киберспорте и умеете анализировать шансы той или иной команды на победу, то по ссылочке в закрепе в комментариях вы найдете одного очень надежного букмекера и промокод с бонусом до 6500 к депозиту. И не забывайте, ведь каждые 5000 подписчиков на канале мы отмечаем конкурсом на нож в нашей группе ВКонтакте. А каждую 1000 подписчиков в Инстаграме и на Твиче мы отмечаем конкурсом на АВП Азимов. С призами нам помог Just Case, спасибо ему большое, на этом сайте вы всегда можете окупиться и выбить достойные скины. В общем, ссылочка на сам сайт, на наши конкурсы и на наши соцсети есть в описании. Подписывайтесь, участвуйте, а мы начинаем.
Still out toward Ivy with Flamey guarding the entrance.
They're going to have to commit to outside at this point, 30 seconds remaining. A couple of smokes, some flashbangs as well. X7 low, Edward in a prime position.
He is. And this is better because, again, Sandwich, he can control the angle, bomb down, he backs off further to give him a more linear perspective. But again, he has to watch for X7. They don't know that he's there. He came in late. Edward down. Unfortunately, it's just he and Alu because it looks like they'd opened up some room inside of the site. Alu can't hit the shot, and he wants to save the AWP at this point in time. Just get away. 9 seconds. He will. But they're pursuing, and Zeus is smart to go all the way out. Ivy wants to catch him going into spawn. He's low HP. Down goes the AWP.
Big frag there from Zeus, and a lovely run from Na'Vi in general.
It's going to rely on it at this point. Single smoke down. They've already got 2 back through inside of the site directly. Zeus can afford to hold off on this because Electronic just sits in the corner. Alu, reactions of a hockey, snaps back, and he's now got Flamey. Edward has to hold off with the AUG. Steps out from old bomb, but X7 still on the other side, and it's Edward, the man who aced in the opening round.
As they challenge his position, they're going to flush him out, and now Edward with a huge disadvantage here. The bomb going to be recovered with 25 seconds remaining.
I still want to go to the outside site because X7 was holding it. No flash in this time either. He's alone on the B site. He's downed. Sergey got across. It was the exact second Simple backed away, and that's going to open them up. Full access. Edward's on the flank, however, early. X7 could catch him off, but Edward knows he's got a chance now. Alu's not even looking. He's got one already behind, and he'll just hold it off. He's waiting for further action, waiting for more people to arrive. Bomb's not yet planted. They go as far away from Edward as possible in doing so. He's trapped in, though, and X7 takes him down. Flamey's already gone. 2 in a row. It's crazy how fast things can swing in terms of economy. Sergey gets Edward. He not before finding a kill in first. It's now Electronic and Simple's above them, straight above them, bomb down, looks for another, he's gonna drop in. Sergey didn't realize it, but he gets the AK, and he's got all time in the world to find and line up the kill, even firing it back to Flamey to make sure that they get it picked up in the next round. He didn't quite get there.
Outside execution, looking likely here. Aerial to lead the charge. His teammates set up the smokes, and presumably the flashbangs after, and he'll try and find that first pick.
Shout Electronic, Edward, he's still holding off. He hears them, he knows they're there. He's got one already, but this is where the trade comes in. They're staggered just enough, and Aerial snuck in behind. Electronic down, but Simple gets one, and he'll fade off. Bomb to be planted. Sergey wants to hold off, knows that he was exactly out toward Ivy, but where's he gone? Alu. He could foil this, he could come in late. Simple's not aware. Problem is that he's gone so far around that it's gonna be a straight fight. Good news is, they've just cleared this angle, and I don't think they're going to expect him there at all. Couldn't find the shot to control, and that gives Simple all the control that he needs. Double off on a retake, as it's down to Sergey. He still has bomb in his sights. Flashed off. Simple's watching it oh so closely, and both ops will. Flamey will find it instead, Na'Vi find 5.
Outside fast play once again, 3 players towards main entrance. Aerial has to wait for the Flames to go down first.
Flames down, smoke engulfing upon the site as well. Edward takes advantage of that, but he won't account for Sergey walking out late. That Also, though, is traded back by Electronic. It's Aerial again, though. He's wanted to get forward so aggressively, so many times. I don't know where he is this time, but Alu takes advantage of that as well. Simple's gone. That's what they need, because Simple is firing on all cylinders so far on Train. In fact, he sits with 10 kills already. X7 has Electronic now. It starts to fall apart. X7 coming in late. Oh, Blamey spotted him. That could have won the round. The second shot could have done it all. They still now know that Alu's out toward A main. Bone has to cross. And Zeus is playing this so passively. He just wants them to walk directly in front. Alu, he certainly has the advantage in terms of fire. They don't know where he is. Aerial doesn't even know. Alu's guessing, and he's wrong. 21 seconds, Zeus has bomb down. Aerial's now low on HP. It's another close round, but everything seems to slip away for HP. Oh, Zeus just needs one shot, and he gets it.
Really well played there from Zeus. He's had a good tournament. That's a solid 2 versus 1 as well. Didn't panic, strong position there. As soon as he kills the bomb carrier, that's when he knows in his great position. His teammates are telling him the last player's already tagged up. It was a huge round for them to pick, as that would have cost them a lot in terms of the finances. Instead, they continue their rampage here on the CT side.
Real trying again to work towards Sandwich. Made in. Softens them up. Edward doesn't like to continue spraying. You might have been able to converge on that, but they've walked in from Ivy. He's not aware, overwhelmed. And now it's BAWP in the hands of the T's. Sergey's got it, and he shows it off with style. Simple. In a bit of a panic, he's going to try and run away. And he gets over toward B, bomb down. He just wants to save it at this point. Again, we talk about it. It might be 7-2, but these rounds, they're so close that there's no money for Na'Vi. Watching Ivy this time either. You can see Simple looking back just to make sure that he wasn't going to be caught off. Still is. So forward. So the support for ENCE was certainly there over Liquid, but Navi's got a number of fans today. Simple, they waited off. Down he goes, couldn't do anything with the Deagle. Aerial's already got it on the AK. Electronic playing at the wall. Super wide, off angle, wants the E-Box to save him. Sprays in for only one, and Alu spots him fast enough, but is it? It is for X7, because now they're into a 2-on-2, 7 seconds left. Zeus manages to pull one back. Alu's got to hold the plant. He's in the smoke. He stays alive. AWP up close, but Zeus is far too quick.
AWP for Simple. The rest of the players on Orgs here, and a nice strong buy for ENCE, but their finances starting to a little bit thin now. Aerial with the same smoke towards main entrance to allow him to progress towards Olof, but doesn't commit just yet, waiting for his teammates to join him.
Tag damage through the smoke, nade to go on top of it. Aerial's already forward, it won't hurt. It will the other way. And he's gonna follow it up as well. He finds Edward behind the train, he'll swing, he'll hold, they get behind, but Electronic reveals himself through smoke, comes back in. Aerial was never suspecting it, and he actually almost gets, he does. Oh, he caught himself up, he misstepped, and it nearly got him away from the bullets, but eventually he was found. Alexi now. Edward swings around. He's actually gonna rotate back toward Ivy a little bit further because Electronic has called that there's been no action through his smoke already, and they're going to stack somewhat the B site with 3 players there. Simple, as well as I mentioned, is down still at the bottom of Pop Dog. He'll be able to rotate quickly. But that all depends on whether or not they even go that way. He'll smoke himself off. Another Molotov behind him. There's really not much room left to hide. Aerial even considered running across the site to pinch him in, but thinks better of it. Goes back toward the bomb instead. They'll watch him. They'll keep eyes that direction from the trains. In fact, X7 goes now. He swings around at Simple. Oh, he just gets away, but he's caught off at the top of the ladder. He's evasive, but it won't work out entirely as Edward caught off by Alu. Now the guns start to prevail, and they'll win another round. We're back to 8-7. 1 round between them, and it shows how close this game was.
I'm so impressed with their mental fortitude so far. They're showing a great array of strategies and good formation. As we see them switch over to the CT side now, it's Flamey. That could be first up on the chopping board as he'll be taken down here. Not quite. Wow. Somehow, he actually gets to frag there. What a strange turn of events.
Simple just barely caught them off working in. Alu gets Flamey back, but that's not enough yet to call it level because they can rotate back off. They've got the bomb. They can force the defense to be very uncomfortable and get them out of position, which Edward now will confirm they are. They're back over toward the outside site, and Zeus walks into a free plant. He's going to swing around behind them as well. He'll be spotted. Again, just has to slow them down, delay the retake. There is a kit for Alexi. Edward's doing everything he can at this point just to stay alive, because here comes Electronic. He's around behind. Edward doesn't even need him. They've already won it. 2 and Z connector. There's nowhere for the CTs to go. And that kit fell. That was Alexi that they got. It's removed. It's far from the bomb. There's no chance that Sergey can do anything. Electronic takes down Alu. And it is 9-7.
Flamey is here where there's so many players in front of him. Swallows the grenade down to 39 HP. The Molotov comes through. Aerial has to move.
Good read. Good anticipation that they wanted to be up close. Deep nade as well. X7, though, does get Electronic. So even forced out of the A main position, which they've now reclaimed. Able to find a kill backwards, and X7's going to double it up.
5 versus 3 and 35 seconds remaining. This is pretty lackluster from Na'Vi. Overwhelmed at the main entrance, trying to come out one by one towards the Ivy position. It hasn't worked out for them whatsoever. 4 versus 2, a simple pulls one back, but not for long. Now just Flamey. Nothing can be done here. Has to just hold on to the AK-47 and hope they get aggressive to seal away a couple of kills.
Small fraction too far, a shoulder peek. He's ready with the AUG, but Simple! Oh, he's already in, and he's opened up the door, because now they'll stomp it down. Flamey, he barges in from the front lines. But they are turning it around. Edward gets underneath of Alexi. Watch out for Alu, because he is behind. Well planted. Nade would have got Simple if it went further, but it doesn't. It goes into Ivy instead, so Simple stays alive. Sergey, here's the other aspect. Oh, good shot from Alu for ENCE. And Alu opening up the old bomb. Unfortunately, he's lost Sergey. It's still a 1-on-2. He switches over to the AK because he knows he's got to find multiple opponents. And he knows they're likely going to be trying to trade off of him, so an op won't work. He's got a kits. 2 flashes, and they've gone so far apart he can actually isolate. He's got it down. He's going to try and hold this as well. He's going to try and hold it all the way around. Oh, he got off it. He spots out Zeus, who just barely pulls it back. Alu sits with only 11, but the impact in the last few rounds now that he's on the CT side, it's certainly been promising. This is a B hit all day long. And in it goes. Execution. Utility will be the hand on ENCE's neck so they can't breathe, but Sergey tries to find an aim. What a shot from Flamey, and that's going to give Edward access towards Z connector. They already have to start considering rotating off of this. Down to just 2. 2 versus 4, make that 1.
It's been to so many finals with Na'Vi, 3 of them. They've never picked up the trophy. What's happened there? The damage comes through. It's Alu and Alexi that take most of it, out of 16 and 38 respectively, and they push towards the main entrance here. Flamey good for 1, and Simple needs to get the hell out of there. He's got the AWP. If he gives this up, there's a chance he gives up the round, but he is spot on as usual. Double kill comes from the AWP, and X7 with the save all, trying to keep the dream alive, but Simple, he makes it an absolute nightmare towards the end. 4 kills for him, and it's 13-9.
How good is that? You said it, and again, the pistols, they can overwhelm an AWP so quickly. They line up perfectly. That's the collateral, gets 4 kills overall. This one right here, boom. See ya. Through the body and the edge of the trade, just to note.
Well, here we go. Na'Vi in touching distance now, closing this one out. ENCE can buy, but there's no AWP. Alu will be on the AUG for now. There's no diffuse kits either. Flamey gets himself out of the main entrance towards the bomb train now. He's really feeling it. His AK has looked stunning, but X7, he's been celebrating this tournament as well. He'll get a nice opening headshot. Sergey follow it up. 5 versus 3 as Na'Vi approach it with a much looser tactic this round.
Yeah, much looser, more pace to it as well. We have to talk about Na'Vi. Old school. They'll drain the clock straight down until there's only a few grains of sand left to fall.
The thing is as well, the money's low. They should be reading that. Instead of just running out like that, just drop the execution, make it uncomfortable for them. You're giving them a fighting chance with no smokes down, no flashes deployed. And this is another round where it's ENCE just running away with it, no problem at all. They've got great aim as well, and Alu, X7 and Sergey all finding solid kills. You see no damage done on the CD side. That suggests you were all going in 1 by 1 and being shot by multiple targets. Zeus You're unable to communicate what was going on.
Yeah, Zeus is done here. Even if he turns left, he's got the knife out, gone. X7 takes him out of it, so...
He's still doing it.
Yeah, he's got support there this time at least, so the intentions seem clear. Alexi's one out against Edward, though. Zeus has got chasing. Simple hits Sergey. That shot was extremely important based on the bomb's positioning, but now it gets planted. Ariel may find the lurking Zeus, but Alu, that would have potentially won them the round. Getting it down to a 4-on-2 on retake with Flamey still out of the picture, still trying to get back over. Simple! He'll chew them up and swallow them down as he finds two. X7 gets him in the end, but isn't enough. Still a 2-on-2. And Electronic on top of the site won't let them get anywhere near the C4.
It's Electronic now, who will control the situation. X7, no grenades, but he's got the aim. He goes for the AWP here, surprising. Now look at Flamey's setup. He has the Molotov and the HE here. He's essentially won the round already because of the fact it's gone.
Aerial holds.
Same thing.
They're gonna repeat it. They're relieved to let repetition save them. Same angle and it works this time for Flamey. Alexi's tagged up. Edward's gonna run him over. X7. He doesn't have any smoke in his way, nor to Alu. But they do have to still find the kills. The first, successful. Second followed by Sergey. But it's a 2-on-1, 8 seconds. Alu's on top of the bomb. He can deny! He will! And time the enemy. The pendulum pass to a guillotine mass! As Alu finds 2! And it's ENCE on 12!
Is all they have. We talked about this in the first half. Presumably head towards inside as Simple. Oh, what the hell?
God!
All right then, fully blind.
Even the bright is too sly to hold back all Simple's dark. Fully blind, and he hits that with a deagle. Alu holding off. It's going to be Sergey down below again. They just want to overrun and try and push him off to get a bomb plant down because they're going to need money. It's going to be a one-round game. They're not going to have much in a lineup, Sergey. Or attempt to on the AWP. He's fully emerged on top of the catwalk, meaning he's fully exposed. Larger target to fire at, but he wants to catch them off.
It's the shots. It's Simple to go down. AWP potential removed as Alu continues to find kill after kill. He is shut down his approach towards B. They haven't got out the lower ramp just yet as Sergey continues to find the frags. It's going to go 14-14. Absolutely. It's just Flamey desperately trying to hold on to the sniper now.
Desperate indeed. 14-14. ENCE in the driving seat. They're in control. Aerial takes away the last gun, and they have a chance to go map point. Spam through just to be sure. Oh, it's going to work this time.
Wow.
Edward walked straight back into it.
That's huge.
Alexi's still holding at Sandwich. X7 will catch them on the cross. They tried to wrap around to CT. They wanted to overwhelm. They wanted to flank. Simple's the only one left. Hey, he has the bomb. That's the round. There's no chance Edward to his dink that comes back into this with a UMP. It's going to be map point for ENCE.
You don't even flash him, you just run out, and you're gonna get punished for that. 3 kills away from winning this map. They have to go inside. They're not even in a 3-man unit. That's gonna run in. And Sergey's, I thought, had that kill for sure, but Alu has.
Alu absolutely does. Zeus pulls it back, but it's a 4-on-2. Molotov down. Zeus is on 31. He has to be forced off. He has to go wide. He has to take the fight. Alu, he's got a third as well. And it's all onto Electronic. He's got a trick. But is it gonna work? Is the timing there?
Aerial seems to know, Matt. I don't think it will. Even if he dies here, it's going to give away his position. This is done. ENCE doing it. It's the final kill for Aerial. Can you believe it?
He's out mid for Na'Vi.
This is going to be a fast B split by the looks of things. Na'Vi sending the bomb in towards the upper tunnel. Said it's going to be a couple of kills here. Sergey has to defend and nothing can be done. Na'Vi look very confident in this round. It's a 5 versus 1 before it even starts. Aerial will do what he can, and that's apparently quite a lot. Almost on for a third there as well. That could have got a little bit dicey for them. This time doesn't nail the shot, but he has got information. He's got teammates ready towards short. That's going to be Aerial. Great M4 player. This time he finds the first headshot. He'll deliver pain to the second as well. It's a 5 versus 3 as Edward will salvage what he can towards long.
Aerial still waiting on Cat, has Edward to deal with. That would be his 3rd kill if he finds it. But Simple is getting closer. He needs a little bit of a distraction. He needs a little help now. Flash, Aerial. He saw it coming. He read it well. Simple starts off the first. But Aerial gets one back. Simple, he's tagged to 4. 1 single shot. And Alexi's forced him off the angle. 29 seconds left, and Simple, he's going to be left fighting for his life to keep the AK. It might even be an ace for Aerial because he's rushing out catwalk to greet him, and it won't be hard. With this HP, Simple's just hurt enough to slow it off. Capable, certainly, of shutting it down. He will. Even makes the slightest of wrong steps. Oh, he made a perfect one. He would have been caught off. Alu, overcommitted. He'll burn alive. Flamey, he'd put it behind them. He was trying to force the issue, force them out so that they couldn't retreat, and it works out to perfection. Sergey will suffer a similar fate. In fact, Flamey gets X7. He's got a 3rd in the round, and Alexi's left cowering inside of CT. Deep smoke, suggestive of a push through. It is going to be. They're going to go aggressive on tunnels. They want to try and pinch both Na'Vi players in, but Electronic, he was well aware of it. Didn't quite find the 3rd kill, but Simple called the smoke was down, and they were absolutely ready for it. Edwards ready for Aerial to be standing in the open, trying to get close proximity with pistol. Alu, doesn't matter if they save or die. It does give away a little bit of money, but more importantly, if they don't find kills, Na'Vi, unlike last game, will get around where they actually build up a bit of a buffer.
And so push towards T-spawn. Bomb down, round guaranteed now for Na'Vi. They're looking to steal away some rifles here, but Edward, not the cleanest of kills, but that's much better. Okay, it looks quite delicious towards the end, in fact. They'll get 3 of them and a Zeus to try and close things out up against the USP.
And now they go aggressive. 3 over toward B, the one time they want to try and split mid.
It's looking good in terms of the CT setup here. The orb towards window, and then he got Sergey towards the scaffolding. It looks so good, but Sergey can still recover this. Doesn't go for the trigger discipline. Finds that first frag, but I don't think he gets much more out of this. He finds a headshot on Zeus. There's no trade potential. It's up to Simple now to hit the shot, and he absolutely will. 3 versus 2, and they have B bomb side control.
And Simple has that smoke. It's gone. Flash out, Alexei, he knows he's trapped in. Simple's just watching it. Looks away at the exact moment he comes out, but take heart, sweetheart. Because Simple will take it from you, and he goes down. Aerial's left with nothing to do. He's got a 1-on-3, and he'll just sit at the top of mid. Let this one go.
Not going to happen this round either, it seems. Alu hasn't challenged him at all. He's still on 0 and 8. As the flashes come in, they're going to try and challenge long again. No T presence there at all. They're actually getting ready for a B contact play. They'll wait for this Molotov to go down and actually just run into the side, dry, and hit the first headshot.
Wow, okay, Zeus. Takes flame damage, finds 2 burns to a point where X7's nade gets him from the grave, but it's fine. Bomb down, sight achieved, and this will be the reset against ENCE. Important that they got 4 alive last time, but they have to keep 3 up this time as well. All of these guys at long have to stay living. Again, the op is not there.
Same play again.
Repetition. Flash was clever. It was a change to try and hold them off. Sergey only gets 1. Rotation, first one, Alexei. He's already got a flash in. That holds them off just a little bit, but Smoke's on the cross. Does he dare? Does he dare? He's going to! He gets in, but Electronic shuts him down immediately. And that should be the round again, because once more, Alu and Aerial are falling off.
Again for the mid-rush again with the USPs.
I guess might as well try it. Simple tagged up. He has an AK this time, though, so he should be able to just mow them down. He finds 3. It's good enough. That's information enough. He knows the other 2 are in mid. Just keep going, boys. Finish the job. Zeus and Electronic will do exactly that. 10-2. Both back away, but taking the initiative elsewhere to close in on the doors. They want to lock Catwalk as best they can. It's not going to be very good, apparently, because Electronic and Simple already finding kills, and he'll go back, Electronic, drops the bomb to watch the flank. Someone's got to go get that bomb, though. They're still just waiting it out for kills. I suppose with 40 seconds, it could get a little awkward if 1 kill gets away from them, which it now will, but X7 unaware that Flamey was going to be down below, and Zeus shows up. Rounded control, all on Sergey. It's Flamey at least, but bomb's not in his hands this time. It's already gone with Simple toward A.
5 versus 4, Alu will finish this half. And I think 1 kill and 13 deaths. He didn't get a single AWP frag, he got 1 USP kill. That was it.
And is this the pinch to end the dream, though? That's the question, because they've had comebacks on this stage, but they've never been completely demoralized in a single half, where in which they look so flat. This is where you really have to dig deep.
Yeah, you absolutely do. They'll probably be thinking about Mirage at this stage. 13-2 looks absolutely certain now. It's Na'Vi. In terms of ENCE's T-set approach, they have 4 players in the B tunnels right now, and Edward really got a pistol ace on trade with the USP. This time they're down to 8 HP.
He's weakened considerably, but that brings in Flamey. You want to talk about pistol aces? He got 2 on Inferno, the first player ever to find 2 aces in a single match. It was on both pistol rounds.
Well, that's going to be the bomb recovered at least, but 2 kills given away. They have 1 flash remaining here, and Simple is ready and lower. Nice shoulder bait from Alexei B to at least keep himself alive. But there's almost no way they can win this. Alu has to do something unbelievable.
Trying to get the headshots toward the ramp. Spotted Electronic, but... Oh, Flamey. Flamey wants to go for more. If you got 5 in 1 pistol round, he wants 6 this time, but you won't, because Edward and Simple get the kills instead, and Flamey will make up for it. He'll find Alu 14-2. This will be ENCE's...
Very powerful weapon. Round 18 and mid-control established for ENCE. Edward aware of that, flashes through for his teammate Flamey. He goes through the smoke and spawn. It leads to his demise though. That's the opening pick now for ENCE, but Aerial and Sergey have been tagged. And and Edward will answer back. This time it's ENCE who give up the frag for 3 towards B. Nice work for Lexi though. Wallbang through the door, but Simple's here.
He's there, but he's not now. Sergey's got him down. Edward's picked up the other arm though, and he still holds the door. Zeus is struck immediately from Catwalk, and it's on to Aerial. So the AUG finds 3 in the hands of Edward, and he was not one of the ones originally holding it, so good rotation. Aerial though wants to go straight on with him. Looks at it, finds the headshot. AK still prevails.
Oh, here we go then. Zeus has won plenty of clutches here today, especially on train. He has the advantage. Aerial's an 18 HP, but the Molotov down will buy him some time. He's trying to cross over. Zeus doesn't see him. It's the incandescence of the flames that keeps him alive there. And does he know he's crossed over? Seems to have a hunch at least. He has a Molotov, can use that towards the back of the bomb site. He's running out of time though.
Just over top of the box. Moss is the least used of the rifles on the CT side now, certainly. Simple, flaming. Aerial, gone. Alu, the only one left, 1 on 4. Pack it up. Ship it to Mirage. And again, this is where the challenge is for ENCE. It's not what happens in the server right now, it's what happens outside of it between the maps. Because they've got to regroup. 16-3, Na'Vi back on level footing. And they send an absolute warning shot for map 3.
Не забудь подписаться на нашу группу ВКонтакте. В ней мы публикуем новости из мира CSGO, а также информацию о выходе новых видео. Ссылочка есть в описании.
Seemingly lives up to his name and somehow gets across him without taking too much damage. He only goes down to 86. Zeus, defensive smoke early. Is it though? Might be perfect time because it's forced them back out toward middle. That's where Flamey catches one through the window. He also realizes X7 wants in from connector. And with damage coming from far, bullets landing from Palace, he's aware that there's one in the doorway, but he's not aware that they're already through the window behind him. Alexi's got Simple. This is a much better start for the Finns this time.
Great approach, and then that player towards the window as well. There's timed it to perfection. Aerial 1 frag already, but he can't find a second. 3 versus 2 now. No kits available for now, at least. There might be one on the floor for them, as Zeus will try and find a low HP X7.
There isn't. They didn't buy one. Zeus went for the utility, so they've got to go for time again. It was very passive on A without the final piece of equipment you really want to use in these situations, and in fact, they're just going to bail out now. They'll keep the armor, they'll keep... And Zeus goes toward Palace. Alu's sitting immediately in front of him at the doorway. Bomb is still not down. If he can get a gun from this, it could be everything. He gets caught off though. Only one. Electronic found one on the other side, but Aerial now holds off on the vents. And any threat that once materialized is now diminished because it's bomb and smoke in the way.
Na'Vi are always going to be dangerous in any and every round, to be honest, and they won't be winning this one, but they've made it expensive. You are right, there's a chance they can pull this one back, but that should settle things down. Electronic without the kit, probably there's no chance here, unless he gets a quick one there.
It's going to be tight. 10 seconds, I think he's got this.
I think you might be right.
He's going to pull it off, that's unbelievable. They actually did get it back, and it wasn't on the flank. Electronic with 3 kills. Oh, this is still tight, but he's just barely got it.
That's insane.
But can he get back over in time? Zeus and Flamey, 2 versus 3. Chance that still falls apart, but not with the bomb falling down over the balcony. 30 seconds to go, and Zeus, he'll just buy his time. Swing out wide, take away Sergey's aim, and allow Flamey to close.
Back LL, here comes the smoke and incendiary combo. We've seen this a lot recently as Flamey negates the flashbangs and takes Aerial down before anyone's spotted. That's fantastic.
Wow, that's commitment to the utility as well. He forced his hand to get them out on top of it. Electronic still holding same position this time. He won't have quite the same success. X7, he's chased down, Simple, caught off guard. He'd fired a shot on the op. Alu's still in this on 1 HP, and he'll rotate back around. He only has a Galil to work with. X7 has it all to do himself inside the site. Nade puts him on to 24. It's Zeus that has to win this back. Both on red. Zeus has already thrown the damage-dealing nades. Watch that scope, though. He can't see to the right side. They step back to the left. He absolutely can. Low HP. And Zeus, he'll collect 1 more for Na'Vi to make it 4 total.
As they go for a rush B with these MAC-10s.
Zeus flashed. Collected the wall, trying to back off. He's in the open. He's caught off. Nothing he could do at that point. The anchor. Bold from Edward to get back up on top of the window. Electronics already canceled off as well. Tons of utility tagged up, locked inside of the fire. He still waits. Simple. Haven't seen much from him yet. Resounding to report, but now Now we get something going. Flamey!
Oh, what?
Oh, that's all over the place. Forces the hand of Simple, who has to jump through and try and make amends with the loss, and he can't do it. Edward's gonna back out, and ENCE, they're gonna steal around, all by exploiting Zeus.
It's not going to be a one-sided affair. Hopefully we go the full distance and see who can hold their own. As Simple will be naded down to 35 HP. He gets a double kill. He has the audacity to stick around, and it pays off for him. Flamey chimes in with the third. A 5 versus 2 out of nowhere.
To protect his teammate, Simple is being dynamic as ever. He's got the angle as well. Watch Sergey, because he's going to walk straight into it. Simple, he'll shut it down himself. Even if Edward couldn't finish the flank, Simple will do it all. X7's opened up the A site, though. He's wide open here. Flamey's over with Simple on B, so a bomb plant certainly is a possibility. Simple wants to get the op to catch him. Is X7 going to try and completely catch them off?
No, he was trying to see if anyone's rotating through spawn and just give himself an advantage, but he's done that already. 1 versus 1 against the orb. HP no longer a factor. He can actually win this round. It doesn't connect. He'll have to plant.
He's got to go, though, Simple. He's got the gun back up. Simple's close enough. Low HP. Pistol holds it off.
Edward is going to be breathing a sigh of relief there. The fact that round almost fell apart due to a whiff of the orc. This was wonderful, though. Simple getting it done. Gets him over the finish line of this round just about. So tense. You can see what it means to him.
A little bit more utility thrown his direction, but he'll hold the bottom of mid, including the underpass. We've not seen the standard default of putting players in there all too often. He gets Alu. I thought he could potentially see the feed from Alexi as well. He'll drop down. They know he's there. Where's the bailout? What's the contingency plan? Because Edward gets back up toward Catwalk. Molotov's going to force the hands. They've got the kill? Yes, they have. Flamey, he finds the one at the end of the tunnel, so even with the flames behind him, there's nowhere that he needs to run and hide. The op this time over toward A ramp. Electronic potential to get aggressive as well. Meanwhile, Alexi has already done that inside of middle. They've got connector. Now they almost have to take A ramp. Simple. He'll push the op all the way down. Meanwhile, Alu, he waits. He's just going to catch them off. Simple holds. He's got bomb, though. Simple's got bomb. He's turned it around. He's got Alexi as well. He's doing this alone. He has to get an ace to win this round. 2 already, but he's got the one ingredient.
It's such an awkward angle to get that smoke down as well.
Go back for it. 2, and they're going to time this. He's got to be perfect. He won't be. Sergey's got it back. Alu was on the corner. It was almost impossible. Simple walked right into the trap. If he stayed high and forced them out a little further, maybe. Simple will get his vision back. He can start to instigate with the AWP. He's still considering the fact that they could be at the bottom side of middle. Flamey and Edward are there now with the rifles, and he'll go aggressive. Spotted out. He knows that was on the shadow. Topside balcony, catches him off. Sergey's got the kill, but they're on it. They're holding it. They're holding it, and Flamey's got Sergey. They have to get off, though, because they've lost track of X7, and he alone might have done enough. They pulled the bomb away, but Zeus again? He's gone for the AWP in this situation. Backs away, he doesn't have time. He doesn't have time for the kit. He's going to get out, so it's Alu to win it just by being there. And he could fall off of it. 7 will catch out Zeus. That's one part of the plan gone. And they're actually going back up. Simple, he's alone on B. The others have to rotate. Edward gets Sergey, but they realize now it is back over on this side, and Simple's still here with the single off. He's got a second! He's heaven sent! Don't you dare forget that Simple had the only weapon, and he's inside of the site. Electronic gets there!
This time 2 players waiting for them to run through the flames, and Zeus is on for a big spray down here with the AK-47.
He's got one already. He was on for a big spray down, you're right. Unfortunately, they didn't really get in the right positions for him, so it was a big ask, and it might be the same problem they had last time they exploited Zeus inside of the site. Simple. He's back, and he's back yet again.
Now, I was going to say it's not really good enough against Glocks to allow the bomb down and trade out 2 on 2, but...
Simple again. This time he's cut off. Someone had to shut him down. Had to put him away, and it's become a miracle because now they open up the site as a result of it. It's all on Zeus. You said it. He's had clutches in this game. He might be on for one more. It's round 15. He'll go for it, but unfortunately he's tagged to 15 in the process. He's got a kits. He's got nade and incendiary, but they're already waiting for his arrival at connector. Missed shot, though, from X7. That's going to force him further back. Zeus just needs to be slightly considerate. He's not. But the fact that Ariel was waiting. 9-6. This is every bit of game as you'd love to see.
But either way, the final half of this series. Who will go to the grand final first? Right now it's Na'Vi with 9, ENCE with 6, and Simple leading the way with the P250. They head slowly towards B.
Alexi there with Sergey. Crossfire that was well established and set up, but unfortunately couldn't hit the shots. Alexi will give himself a chance. Finds the first, but Simple and Zeus find not only him, but they follow it to get Alu all on aerial just like that. It's going to be anything but easy for ENCE because now they've lost the second pistol and they've got 4-round deficit already to Na'Vi. Old habits die hard, perhaps. Sergey takes out Zeus. Aerial comes back in. The A1S does do a solid job. Simple will finish off the job. Speaking of on Alu, that 1 HP gone to the AK, and now it's Na'Vi to reclaim territory inside of the site. X7 from range. They almost line up. They give him 2. This goes down to a 1-on-1. They didn't have to commit to the bomb plant to the open, and they just barely had enough time to get it planted back at default. That could have been the round in itself.
The final boss of CSGO. Bomb ticking at some speed when they've got no kits here either. He has no information. Simple could be in the palace, he could be on the Tetris boxes, and he's hunting every position and getting nothing for it.
Flash on either side. Simple could easily just pop that over and repeat. He's already got position. The disappearing act.
It's looking like he'd be 13-6. They're running out of lives now.
Zeus in position. Nice swing by Alexi. He's got a gun for it. And they've already pushed up the underpass to guarantee that he was going to have some help even if there was a further presence. Simple, the one thing missing on his resume, a major title. He'll get another chance at it, a third. He holds off and speaks no ills against him, though. He'll catch him off with the single AK that they recovered. It is going to be Flamey and Electronic nonetheless, though, that make solid and quick work the defense inside of the site. And Alexi's got the AK rotated back around, smoke down. He can actually push through it. He can actually try to catch them off, and he will. He's got Electronic. He's given themselves a chance because he now has Edward facing him. And the repeat from A main, it's not fast enough. Aerial couldn't do anything up. He's making a lot of noise, but Edward didn't hear him. Aerial, he's going to save it. This is all Aerial and X7 so far. 18 and 17 kills between them. Alexi couldn't catch the second, already got Zeus. What a save it was. A huge round from Alexi. Just that one kill from Aerial, and suddenly they're right back in the game. 12-8. Push to mid. Push from the crowd. It still remains. Same question, can they do it again? Edward down, Alexi, he finds 2. Simple inside of the site with the bomb, and a round's never over until he's found.
You can see some exchange for Na'Vi now, not looking as confident or dynamic as they once were before. They're getting picked off by solo plays from CTs, and now it's a 5-on-2. Time remaining, but there's no utility. Now that 1 HE's been removed, they've got 2 AKs now, and they desperately need to get this bomb down just to give them a bit more cash. Simple still alive with Flamey. A dangerous duo, and Simple will open things up towards the connector, but a lot more has to be found here. How is he still alive?
He is so lucky to be alive. 27 seconds, he went for the plant early. Repeat, he knows they're gonna swing. They swing too soon. Sergey's on his backside, and so are ENCE on Na'Vi. Ready for more as well, positioned to delay.
Great response.
Huge nade, massive response. Simple only gets 1. It was Sergey, but then again, we said it, Alu's the anchor, and he certainly will hold fast. Now, it's Gun's the rudder that steers the whole ship as he gets yet more. It's a one-round game. The ENCE chance back. Aerial in a perfect position. I'm not sure he's aware they've sneaked so far behind. Alu's trying to hold. He's got to go to the pistol because it was just the AWP, and that's good enough. It's good enough to control Edward, and he's got his teammates doing the rest.
Looks to push towards top of middle. He's got the AWP. Molotov down the connector. This is going to be dicey for him. He will go down. Edward gets the first pick. Recovery needed here. Simple back on the AWP, looking for any push towards short.
Alexi, though, wants to swing out. Through the smoke! How? Oh, there's not enough superlatives for Simple. He gets yet more through a smoke, and that is finally something going their way. But the HP's not all there. It is if Flamey can find further shots. They want to tie this back up. They don't want to let this get out of hand. And it's just X7 that they have to deal with. But remember, they need to keep players alive. He nearly caught them off. Simple gets the shot, but they go down to 3 living on a massive reset potential.
2 missed smokes in the round. If they lose this one because of that, they'll be tilted off the face of the planet. Now boost Electronic up. He's not going to commit towards the window. He's holding the ledge, watching the vent right now. And someone is going to peek at any second. That's going to be Alexi B. Who blinks first? Who will take this frag? It's such an important one. Electronic checking it every few seconds, but he's surely going down here now. There's Alexi B, perfectly positioned. Taking down one of the star players in Na'Vi. It's a 4-on-3 advantage. As they start to push towards that connector, Zeus has got control of the steps.
Silent but sure. They'll work their way in. Safe and slow. They've got to make sure they clear every single angle. 20 seconds. The bomb's caught now. The round could end. I think that gun barrel was just enough. Alu knows they're up close. Sergey tries to take advantage of it. Missed shots go either direction. But all this does is serve to allow Alexi to come out from jungle. Watch it, because he's got the lineup simple. He doesn't have the time. He's got to go to the AK and get the kill. This guy is on another level. He's going to have time to put the bomb down. And X7, he knows he's in rotation to flash out. He's got the information. He's got just enough. He goes back to the AWP. But is that what's going to cost him? It is. It is going to cost him.
Somehow X7 holds his nerve. It looked like Simple wasn't going to miss a single bullet there. But Matt, that is the full reset now. 14-13, and they've got no money at all. What a disastrous round from start to finish there. They miss the smokes. They start to lose players, but Simple somehow finds some wiggle room here. He gets the AK-47 out. Look at that. It's ridiculous. As he plants the bomb, it looked like he was on for the final kill, but somehow the Finns have done it. They've taken the lead back and reset Na'Vi here.
Desperate times. This is it.
You're right, they lose this round. That's pretty much the GG.
Zeus with the pistol tries to find out where they are at Sandwich. Sergey's not yet spotted, but they turn around in time. It was the only last place they had to clear. With the smokes down, they'd already cleared underneath the balcony. So process of elimination finds them the first. But will it find them the round? Bomb planted, safe side default. Simple. Still up in the apartment. He's got one. Oh man, this guy.
It's too good. And it's looking very good for Na'Vi at this point. The Hail Mary play, Galil, CZs, and an AWP, and they make it work.
So those two are the only two inside of the A site. That's the difference.
But they're playing in front of the smokes right now. Sergey there, and Ariel. First kill for Simple, though. He doesn't miss much, and Sergey's got so much pressure here. HE doesn't do much damage. Can the bullets find much more? He gets one. It's still a 3-on-3 here.
Good trade back in. Alexi slid out from jungle, and Simple never ran in. He's so low on HP. He had to back away. They have to cross. They still have to get the bomb to the site. 50 seconds. Are they going to be bold enough to even attempt? He's not taking his time about it. He wants information. He's confident his two teammates can win out the round. He just needs to make sure he puts them in the right position. Incendiary down 15 seconds. Low HP, remember, for two Na'Vi players. Flamey's got to run forward. He took damage on the way through. He sits on 11. That is all as Alu tried to sink the ship. Alexi's behind. Simple's gone. No way he holds it. And now they've got problems. The low HP is going to be punishing. Flamey's got to get away. He gets toward the stairs. But Electronic has a straight duel on entry. Smoke goes too deep. And Alexi knows where to look. No shoulder beat yet. Oh, I can see him. He's got him. He's got enough. He's got to have the bait in Flamey, though. They're both going to go toward him. He's missed the shot. 11 HP is all they have between them and staying alive. Between them and series point. And he's down. It's going to be ENCE there first.
So much on the line here. If you lose that first frag, it goes to a 5-on-4. The time's ticking away. You don't want to be that player, but Alu's finding that confidence. Oh, he manages to hit it as well. Can he get the follow-up? It might not matter. It's a 5-on-3 with 30 seconds remaining. I think they might have done it. Zeus and Simple with it all to do here.
And not even the best can save them. It's a 1-on-5 for Zeus. And is this man ever going to win a major? The deep breath. He got one with Gambit, but will he get one with Na'Vi? That's what he's wanted. He went back for a reason, but ENCE is going to deny. The Finns, the kings of Katowice, they're through.
What a story, Matt. You couldn't write this stuff, you tried. ENCE came in as an underdog to this tournament at best.